You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone faster than the three women that we have in studio with us today. We have three members of the four-team 4x400 team that just set the collegiate record for the Razorbacks. Ladies, welcome in. I'll introduce them. We have Kaylin Brown, Rosie F. Young, and Amber Anning. Nikisha Price couldn't be with us, but so excited to have you guys in studio. It's been pretty big of a whirlwind for you guys the past couple of days. Yeah. Have you guys been able to have some reflection on what you guys accomplished?
Not really. It's still a big shock to me because that's a crazy fast time that we pulled off together. And, like, nobody ever done it in the collegiate world. And for us to be the first ones is still kind of unbelievable.
So when you were running, I was curious, Kaylin, you were that final leg.
Yes,
you were running for the record.
Yes.
We could kind of tell. We were like, no, she's not running just to place first because you guys had already had the win as a team. You were trying to break a record.
Yes, I was trying to break the record. I mean, I kind of already knew what we could do, but it was just a matter of, everybody was tired. It was just a matter of doing it for the team and just pushing to break the record again.
The four of you work so well together. I'm curious, how has that chemistry been built over the years of you guys being that 4x400 team? And Amber, you can start of just how big that chemistry is when you're running races like this.
I think it's just the training. We get along really well. Like, we push each other every day. Like, we want the best for each other. And I feel like we knew what was online. We knew that it was a championship we had to win. But I feel like it was also about the team. It wasn't just us anymore. Like, we'd done our individual thing. We'd done the sweep. And now this is for a bigger cause. So being able to go out there and just represent the Razorbacks and really just put on a performance like we did was just unbelievable. And we have a lot of belief in each other and ourselves, that the training speaks for itself. We continue to work hard and keep pushing each other every day. And I feel like I had so much faith that they would go out there and get the job done once I put them in a good lead from the leg one. So it was exciting to watch for sure.
Well, my husband was laughing at me because I was jumping up and down when you guys were running at home. But was there any pressure? You go into that final 4x400 knowing that you have to place fifth or better for you guys to win because Florida had a little bit of a lead after that race. What was that pressure, or did you guys know we just need to go out and do what we've been doing all year?
It was a little bit of pressure. It was like, okay, we got to do this. Like, you know, anything can happen in a race. So it's like, let's just protect the stick and get our, being like, in the beginning of the race, you're like, I got to put my team in a good position. I got to get them up there. So when she comes along to get the stick and run, it's like no pressure for her to feel free and run. So it was a little bit of pressure because our coach was like, y'all, we got to do this. We got to, this is the determination for the team title. And we want this, we want this for the team. And for Coach Johnson, it's his first year head coach, first year, get the win in. So it's like a good thing to accomplish.
It's been a good first year for him winning an outdoor and indoor title. No big deal or anything like that. So for you, pressure as a freshman, and you talk about passing the stick, that's probably the scariest part of the race.
Yes.
For you.
Honestly, I don't really think that there was any pressure for me. And for the team, I just think that there's a lot of things that could go wrong, like, there's lane exchanges and, getting the stick around, you could drop the stick. So I just think that for me, there was no pressure, I just went out there and ran the fastest I could.
No, she was trying to lap people. So I love something that you said after your interview where you felt like it was kind of a redemption race for you guys. Why did you feel that way?
Yeah, because we've been kind of unlucky with our 4x4s kind of recently here. Like at Nationals, we got DQ'd. Then SECs, didn't get first. So it's like, even though it wasn't our best team being put out there, everybody else could still do the work. So it was like, okay, people think they can really get us. You know what I'm saying? We trained too hard for other teams to, that just sound kind of mean, but we trained way too hard to not win, So it's like we put our best out there. And so we knew we could break the record. So it's like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Now Nikisha's not here, and I thought that this was a really cool stat that I looked at probably on Monday afternoon, that she set the 400-meter record with her race, and you guys finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But because of that and your record in the 4x400, Arkansas owns the collegiate records in the 400 and the 4x4 in indoor and outdoor, which is incredible.
That's
so can we call you guys like 400U?
Yes.
400U, man.
You guys need to get T-shirts.
Yes.
400U. I mean, it's pretty incredible when you think about that. And Nikisha's not here, but just talk about what she's meant to as a teammate, as that fourth leg for you guys.
I could say as a teammate, coming in as a freshman, she really took me in as a sister, and she's a great training partner. And, you know, she's just been pushing me throughout the season to PR and through practice, like pushing me to work hard. So, yeah, I really love Keisha.
How cool is it for her to set that record? I'm pretty sure it was the fastest Jamaican record time as well. With what you guys and how hard you train to know that you guys were able to set that mark.
Yeah, I think it was good because it's been a goal for her for kind of like a long time now. So to see her finally hit her goal and get it, and along with a collegiate record, it's like, dang, like, that's really amazing. So we're happy for her.
Yeah, okay. You finished 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 400. We call it a super sweep. Everyone's been talking about it, right? No one's done that ever. And so when you guys are racing, you're training together all the time. You're pushing each other all the time. In that race, when you reflect back, how cool was that?
It was really cool.
I was trying to run for my life.
I feel like we knew we could do the 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it was a question of who's it going to be. But I feel like we just had to go out there and execute our race and just focus on ourselves. And with doing that, we were going to help the team. So even to cross the line and see all of us there, and then just seeing how like the crowd reacted, I was like, wow, like we've really just made history in what we've just done. And we're not even finished yet. We still have the relay, but it was just a real moment. And obviously so proud for Keisha as well. Like seeing that time, I mean, that's unbelievable. Like it's unbelievable. So it was just, as you said, we work hard here, and to see all of our hard work pay off, and the fact that you know we still have the Olympics and everything. We got a really enjoyable summer, so it was just a great like icing on the cake for us to finish so strong collegiately.
Iron sharpens iron. I tell you what, it's very, very evident with the four of you all. What did you guys do in between the 400 meter, getting ready for the 4x4? Try to get a power nap in, some water?
Honestly, after the 400, we went back. Coach said 8 minutes, and then we were back in spikes. Getting ready. But honestly, at practice, we do rounds and rounds and rounds. So we were mentally and physically prepared.
That's awesome. You mentioned the Olympics, so let's talk about it real fast. I know that obviously that's on the horizon. You two have Olympic trials, correct, in the next coming weeks. But Amber, let's start with you. You can compete, I read, for Great Britain. You also could compete for Australia and Jamaica. So what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to compete for GB, of course. I've been running for GB for a while now, have loyalties to where I live at the moment. But yeah, my trials are actually at the end. I think Rosie and KK raced before me. I'm like 29th to 30th, so I'm just 2 days. I've got 3 rounds. I've only got 2, which is quite nice. But it's exciting. I think the Olympics is the pinnacle of any sport. So for us to be like so close to a goal, a dream that I've had since I was a child. Like I've grown up watching the Olympics, like that's kind of where I was exposed to track. So it's just, I don't know, it's so surreal that I have the opportunity to not only represent Arkansas and the Razorbacks, but to represent my country at the highest level competition. I'm just really excited for the opportunity and the
Tell us some details. Where are those trials going to be for you?
So they'll be in Manchester back home, and 2-day meet. Because I've already got the qualification, all I have to do is come first or second, and then that's auto qualification for the Olympics. So then everyone else who finishes after, they kind of have to fight for that 3rd position. But as long as I win, I'm good. I'm on the plane to Paris. So.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Okay, let's just assume Nikisha's going to make it for Jamaica. Right? So we're just going to go ahead and check her off. Let's talk about you two as you guys get ready to go back to Eugene for your Olympic trials. Where are you guys at mentally? Rosie, we'll start with you.
Well, I would say I'm excited for it because I see that my growth has come so far. So I feel like, okay, I can grow even more. So to be on that higher level and compete with like professional athletes and stuff like that, I feel like it's an exciting and amazing feeling. I'm ready, you know. Let's go show the world what my hard work has, done.
Yeah, and I read your parents competed in the Olympics for Jamaica as well. So you've
Nigeria.
got Nigeria, that's right. So you've got it in your blood.
Yeah.
That's got to be exciting. Do you kind of want to carry on that family legacy?
Yeah, I mean, they want it for me as well, so it's just, family tradition.
There you go. No pressure. All right, Kaylin, for you though, being a freshman and just being young and obviously having the success you've had early on in your collegiate career, and it happens to be an Olympic year as well, how are you feeling?
Honestly, for me, it's personal. I've been running since I was 4, and ever since then, I've just been saying, I want to make it to the Olympics. So to be 19 years old and being able to try out and seeing my growth through from high school to now, I'm just very excited and ready to put my best out there.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck. A couple more questions for you before we wrap up. I want to know your pre-race routines. Okay, so do you guys have any superstitions, pre-race routines you have to do, or is it really, I don't do anything the same, I just go out there and see how I'm feeling that day?
So For me, in the morning time, I like to talk to God, but
Okay.
when we get to the track, we can't have our phones or headphones, so it's really just, you know, staying focused, maybe singing songs in my head. So,
Okay.
yeah.
For me, well, I started something new, like daily affirmations. I feel like they've been kind of working so far, you know, getting my confidence up there. So I'm trying to believe in myself and see that I can do it. And then after track, you know, no phones. So I just try to like just chill and have a good time with my teammates. And, like try not to feel the anxiety from like, okay, I'm finna race all the time. So I mean, just lighten up the feeling and be focused and just have a good time.
Yeah, Amber.
No, that's definitely similar. I think praying and a lot of self-talk for me, like I'm constantly like telling myself that I can do this, like I can win, like just go out there, execute. I don't think about anybody else, just focus on yourself. Beforehand, I've always listened to music, so it is an adaptation. I love like listen to gospel, some like rap music just to kind of get me going. But I think just trying to be as relaxed as possible, like speaking to my teammates, like we only have each other, we don't have our phones, we can't communicate to the social media world, so it's like just vibes. Like I want to be relaxed. Like sometimes I've even done some dancing before. Like I just like doing anything. Like I don't want to really put so much focus on the race, because as soon as coach says like get up, like 10-minute jog, like that's when, you know, the mindset has to switch. But before, I just want to be good vibes, smiling, and just be relaxed as possible.
Yeah. So last question for you guys. Probably that 4x400, the last time the four of you will race together. What does this group mean to each of you?
You know, tears were shed on the plane going back, but it's surreal, you know, being able to compete with these amazing women and also having them as my teammates. It's just amazing. I never imagined, you know, even being in this position. So I'm grateful.
Yeah. Well, for me, I've been running. I live with her. So it's like, dang. Now she's not my teammate no more. And now I got to compete against her. So now it's going to be funny and it's going to be fun when we're racing against each other.
Yeah, I was about to say representing different countries. No pressure. Trash talk can start a little bit.
Yeah.
Even Rosie, we were at Worlds last year and we were actually on the same leg in the prelims of the 4x4. So it was just like, it was so funny for us, because probably most people didn't know that we were teammates. We've, you know, raced together. So for us to be opposite, but I mean, we still went out there and did what needed to be done. But it's sad that we're never going to have the same team again, and that's what Coach Johnson's always said. Like this national team that just won, like we never have it again. And I feel like there's so much to be proud of, but also it's just, I don't know, like we have to move on. But I'm just proud of what we were able to accomplish, and I know that all of us have a really bright future. And it's not the end of us seeing us on track. Like we're still going to be there, and it's just there's just so much to look forward to. But it's emotional, because I mean I'm a COVID child, so like 5 years in college, so it's been a long one. But I feel like I was ready to I'm ready to hang up the spikes on this side and looking forward to the next chapter of my life in track.
Yeah, I can just envision it though, like you two lining up side by side, and then Rosie just says something that I know this is gonna make Amber be like, what? And then I'm just gonna take off. I can see it.
Okay, I'm going to chill. No
Be like, I know her tendencies. I'm gonna go like this, and she's gonna. I can see it. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us in studio again. Congratulations! It has been so fun to watch you guys on the track. Cannot wait. You've got more time as a Razorback. So you're stuck with me for a few more years. But ladies, best of luck in your futures, and really excited to see what you guys do. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.